Hello YouTube, it's RV Lady here, and once again coming to you from my Class C Coachman 28-foot RV sitting in my driveway. Yes, I'm going to get out of the driveway. I can't wait to get out of the driveway. And today is my day off, if you will, which means absolutely nothing except that the writing job that I have is I've sent them the material that they need to review, and then they're going to get that back to me on Monday, and so that I can go forward. But I've already gone forward just in anticipation that they're going to say, oh my gosh, RV Lady, you're brilliant. Okay, they won't be calling me RV Lady, but, you know, whatever. Let's see, what is up? Oh yeah, yesterday, the guy who came by from the Craigslist ad, my first inclination that he was probably not the right guy was when he pulled in a four-door Honda Accord. And I said, where's your truck? And, you know, basically he made up something. And then he asked to borrow measuring tape because his measuring tape was in his truck that he didn't bring on an estimate. So, you know, basically I just told him I didn't have a measuring tape. And that's why I was asking for a professional to come by and do my repairs. And I thanked him very much for his time and said, okay, bye. Sure, all of those things that he told me, which was, believe me, a lot, could have been true. But no, I don't think so. And first impressions count. And basically I told him to, you know, that he might want to reconsider giving me a call and coming by when he's a little more prepared to give me a quote on the repairs that I would like to have done to my RV by a professional. So he did indicate that the way he does payment is half up front and then the remainder at the conclusion of the completed work. This guy thought I was stupid, or maybe there are just people out there that would buy this. I don't know. But you know, he went on his merry way. I actually then went on Craigslist again because I'm a glutton for punishment, and there were several other, and these mobile people, repair people, are in the RV section of Craigslist. So, you know, I contacted 4 or 5 of them, I don't even remember. And, you know, most of them I left messages for. One guy said he can come by tomorrow, which is fine with me, and go ahead and give me an estimate. So, you know, just in case you're out there looking for work, first impressions absolutely count. And if you're a repair person, you better show up with repair stuff. So that was kind of my tee-hee for the day yesterday. Today I am going to absolutely figure out how to do this online conversation, videoing, including people, whatever that's called, chatting. And I'm going to figure this out today, and hopefully I would like to get something together for maybe a couple days from now. So I'm going to be figuring it out. If you see weird stuff on my channel, it's just because I'm messing around with it and, you know, don't really mean watch now. Let's see what else is going on. I think that's about it. I don't, it's getting warmer here in Southern California, and it's supposed to get like 85 and maybe a little more for the next 4 or 5 days. So if you're planning a trip to San Diego, this would be the time to come. Okay, let's do some shout outs, huh? The first one that I want to do is Kathy, with a C, S, as in Sam, so Kathy S. And Kathy, the first video I ever saw, she was making food, some kind of food, and I didn't think that she was going to be, you know, an RVer and stuff like that, but in her soul, she's an RVer. And she's very nice, very sweet. She's got several things going on. She's, like most of us, looking for a direction that makes her happiest. And I wish her luck on that. She hasn't been feeling well for a couple of weeks or even longer. And she's, you know, getting back out there. And I think a lot of people that live in the snow really forget year to year how February and March just are just killer months. You're just so over the snow. And I remember this from, you know, my time, and I feel like it was prison time in Ohio. You know, February, I mean, you know, January was okay because you were still hanging on to the Christmas thing and, you know, white Christmas and all that. By the time February and March rolls, you just want the snow to be gone, you want the streets to be dry, you want the little crocuses to croak, and, you know, you're done. You can't help but get depressed. And I think a lot of people, and Kathy S. being one of them, is, you know, just down by the weather. And she said she got out the other day and she felt a lot better. And I think it's the sunshine. You know, I thrive in Southern California because of the sunshine. For those few days that it doesn't shine, I kind of get bummed out. So, you know, I can appreciate everybody in the East and what they're going through. But Kathy S., see, I'm such a rambler today. Kathy S., really good communicator. You know, she sends me a little note. She's sweet as can be, and you know, still dreaming the dream. Next, I'm going to talk about Rolling Hills, and the name of their Class A is Serenity, and you can read in her About section all about her. And she is married, and she and her husband do work camping, stuff like that. And I believe they're going to summer in Idaho. I think it's on the other side of this, actually. Yeah, work campers. She likes thrift stores. Me too. I like going into places where, you know, lightly, barely used items are practically free. I like that. And it's, you know, I've always kind of liked that. I liked the thrift stores. Now, I don't know that I would buy furniture at a thrift store, or, you know, like upholstered furniture, but, you know, they just have a bazillion things in there that are lightly used, and usually they're associated with some kind of nonprofit situation, and I just think everybody should take their unwanted, unused things, whatever, to thrift stores and drop them off and let those people make some money. But I still don't understand the whole taxation thing, by the way. You know, why are they collecting taxes? Somebody already paid taxes. Isn't that double taxation? With really crappy representation. Okay, the reason that I had to cover Rolling Hills is because she sent me a person that she wanted or suggested that I give a shout out to, or call your attention to, and that is Kate Devon. Now, Kate she's a van dweller. She lives full-time in her van in New York City, where she is a singer, songwriter, bartender, let me see, what else is she? A bookkeeper, and she is, these are her words, a former losing game show contestant. And I saw her, or ran into her channel a long time ago. I've only been doing this since the end of December. And when I was first starting out, I didn't subscribe to any, I didn't create a channel, so I didn't subscribe to anybody, but she was one of the ones that I ran across and thought she was pretty cool. And I want to say she's under 30 and living her life and having a good time doing that. And exploring, you know, in her urban world. And anyway, I thought she was pretty cool. So Rolling Hills has recommended, and I do too, that you check out Kate Devon and see what she's all about. Well, that is it for me. As I said, I am going to figure out this YouTube channel chat thing today. And Drory, I'll probably be sending you an email. Because I've tried this before, and sometimes it's just, but that has been because I've been doing it in the afternoon. My best thinking time or whatever is really any time before 2 o'clock. So I do a lot of work in the morning, and my morning starts typically 4:30, 5 o'clock. Sometimes I'll wake up at 3 and be fully awake and work. But any time really after 2 or 3 o'clock, I think they call that, you know, Alzheimer's. You know, I just drift, and I'm not any good at anything. So, you know, I do very rudimentary tasks, nothing that really involves, you know, that's when I clean my house or clean the RV or something that absolutely requires no thought at all. You know, that's when I do those things. So I've been rambling enough. For all my subscribers, I thank you very much for subscribing, and do look forward to your comments every day. If you haven't subscribed yet and you're waffling, oh, just go ahead and give it a chance. The worst thing that you can do is say no and unsubscribe. If you want to give me a thumbs up, that's great. If you don't feel like it, that's okay too. Any comments? I really try to get back to all the people that are leaving comments because I like them, and I like comments. And let's see what else. I guess that's it. You know, go out there and live today like it's your last, because it could be. I always think that way. Yes, I'm a pessimist. And of course, don't forget to be brave. It just takes a minute, and then you'll find out how rewarding it is to just be brave. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.